So let's get straight into the tutorial. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, welcome. We talk all about dropshipping and e-commerce. In today's video, I am going to show you exactly how you can start your dropshipping business in 2025. Now, this is something that I get asked every single day on Instagram and TikTok. So I thought it would be best just to make a YouTube video showing you guys step by step how you can go about doing this. So let's get started. The first thing you want to do is use some sort of background source, such as ChatGPT, Google, Bing, whatever works for you. But you're going to type in something along the lines of, "How does dropshipping work?" And you will get an answer like this. Now, what you don't want to do is copy and paste this entire response. You actually want to take certain parts of it and turn it into your own words, because you're going to be talking to actual humans. And if you're just reading what ChatGPT said, it's not really going to come across as natural. You should have some sort of understanding of the topic before going ahead with anything else. So this is why we have to do this step. It gives us a general idea of what the main points are and where our research should head towards. Once you have done that, you can then ask follow-up questions such as, what are some good products to sell? And then you will receive an answer. Now, these answers may not always be correct, so that is why you have to do further research on Google. I find that using this method gets you a lot higher quality answers than just going straight to Google, because at least ChatGPT is giving you some sort of structure to what you're trying to learn. After you have completed the background research, you're now ready to move on to the next step, which is identifying your keywords. Now, these are the actual search terms that people are searching for when they're looking to buy a product. If you look at this example here, we can see that it's saying, find winning dropshipping products with Google Trends. This means that whenever someone searches for winning dropshipping products, Google will show them this result right here. We can also see that the URL of this page includes the keywords dropshipping products. These are the exact keywords that we want to target. And the way you can do this is by coming up with a list of possible keywords related to your niche. For example, if you were dropshipping skateboards, some keywords could be best skateboard, skateboard brands, where to buy skateboards, etc. Now, once you have created a list of possible keywords, you can put them into Google or ChatGPT and ask it to create a search query for you. This will allow Google to understand exactly what it is you're looking for and show you the most relevant results possible. This is the reason why keyword research is one of the most important steps in dropshipping, because without it, your ads will not perform well. If you're still confused about this, don't worry, because I have a full guide on this topic that I will link down below. The next thing you want to do is use starter sources such as Wikipedia, Investopedia, or even Google to get quick facts and ideas about your topic. There are two reasons for doing this. First, it will help you determine if there is enough information available on your topic to write a paper or article about it. And second, it can help you brainstorm ideas and find interesting angles or perspectives that you may not have considered before. Using starter sources also allows you to quickly gather basic facts and figures about your topic, which can be helpful when you are pressed for time or need to get up to speed on a new topic quickly. By using a variety of starter sources, you can ensure that you are getting a well-rounded and comprehensive understanding of your topic before diving into more in-depth research. You may also find that using starter sources helps you to identify key gaps in your knowledge or areas where you need to do more research. Overall, starter sources can be a valuable tool for any researcher or student looking to get a quick overview of a topic before diving deeper into the subject matter. As you're doing your research, you'll come across a lot of different topics and subtopics. These can be overwhelming at first, but if you pay attention, you'll start to notice patterns and connections between them. This is where you want to start focusing your research. Now that you have a list of keywords and search queries, it's time to move on to the next step, which is identifying your key concepts. Key concepts are the main ideas and topics that your research will focus on. They are the building blocks of your research and should be clearly defined and well understood. To identify your key concepts, ask yourself questions like, what is the main problem you're trying to solve? What are the different perspectives or approaches to this problem? What are the different types of solutions that exist for this problem? Once you have identified your key concepts, you can start to narrow down your research focus. This can be done by breaking down each key concept into smaller, more manageable chunks. This will allow you to develop more focused and targeted research questions, which will lead to more precise and relevant research results. By taking the time to carefully consider your key concepts and break them down into smaller components, you can set yourself up for success in your research and ultimately produce a high-quality final product. So now that we've gone over the first 3 steps, you may be wondering, how do we actually apply this to dropshipping? Well, let me explain. When you're dropshipping, it's important to find a product that has high demand but low competition. This is where the first 3 steps come into play. By using background sources, you'll learn about the different types of products that are in demand. Then, by doing keyword research, you can figure out which products are being searched for the most. Finally, by identifying your key concepts, you can narrow down your focus to a specific type of product that meets your criteria. For example, if you wanted to sell a product in the fitness niche, you could start by using a background source to learn about the different types of fitness products on the market. Then you could use keyword research tools to find out which fitness products are being searched for the most. Finally, you could identify your key concepts by narrowing your focus to a specific type of fitness product, such as products that target a specific muscle group or products that offer a unique fitness experience. Now that you know how to find a good product to sell, you may be wondering, how do we actually go about starting a business around it? Well, let me show you how. The first thing you want to do is choose a name for your business. This should be something that is easy to remember and sets you apart from the competition. Next, you'll want to decide what type of legal entity you want to create. This could be a sole proprietorship, partnership, LLC, or corporation. You'll also need to decide whether or not you want to register your business name, and if so, you'll need to file the necessary paperwork with your state. Additionally, you'll need to obtain a federal tax ID number, also known as an EIN, from the IRS. Finally, you'll want to open a bank account for your business and obtain any necessary licenses and permits to operate. All of these steps are essential to setting up your business for success. By taking the time to do things right from the start, you'll be able to avoid potential problems down the road and ensure that your business is well positioned for growth. Remember that starting a business takes time and effort, but the hard work will be worth it in the end. With careful planning and execution, you can set your business up for a bright future. That's it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it and found it helpful. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more content just like this. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.